What is self-awareness to me? Self-awareness to me is the acknowledgement of all my weaknesses, strengths, thoughts, beliefs, motivation, and emotions. It is me being fully aware of all the parts of me spread through my 40 years on earth and their integration into my complete authentic self, which is in a continuous evolution since I give myself possibilities to learn and grow every day and to live in what for me is my bliss. As stated above, today's video is about self-awareness, and I welcome you on my fourth day of my 14th day challenge to double my subscribers on YouTube and TikTok, and on my other social pages too, as Facebook and Instagram. I can tell you that in the first 3 days, I gained 2 new subscribers, but I lost 3. Okay. And I am here to share with you my fourth video because I am a Leo Sun, Sag rising, and Pisces moon, and I have the brave heart with which the universe is in love. The universe loves stubborn hearts. Welcome again to another step of self-discovery and empowerment journey. In a world filled with distraction and noise, the art of self-awareness stands as a beacon of clarity and understanding. Get ready to learn a little bit more about personal growth, mindfulness, self-discovery, and self-reflection. Understanding the importance of self-awareness. There are 7 important things you should know about yourself: your values, your passions, your ambition, your safe space, your patterns, your reactions, and the impact you want to have on others. How to increase self-awareness? Well, pay attention to what bothers you about others. It is a clear indication of what you need to heal inside of you. Once you accept it for yourself, it will be quite easy to not react when you see it to other people around you, or avoid those people. That is really drastic. Okay. Practice mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness meditation helps you to increase your emotional intelligence by understanding your emotions and releasing them in order to be fully present in the moment and able to clearly read better every situation and to not allow triggers to cause you reactions you would want to avoid in certain situations for your own good. Well, learning your triggers and learning how to respond to them and not react is a really powerful thing. Pay attention to which negative feeling you dislike and avoid the most. The personal negative feelings I used to dislike and avoid the most by making them a lot of big, huge, how do you say, to repressed emotions inside of me. This is how I used to avoid them, were anger and guilt. I still feel them, even after a good shadow work I did to heal them from my body, mind, and soul. And now I am aware that as emotions, those two are just energy in motions. They try to let me know what I am failing to see around me and what healthy boundaries I am putting into place around me. So when I feel them now, I acknowledge their presence within me. I thank them for letting me know what I should know, and I welcome them out of me with a good farewell. Doing something else that instead of living inside my foggy mind full of thoughts triggered by those emotions would bring me to a state of calm and enabling me to follow with my day. Draw a timeline of your life. Drawing a timeline of your life is a way to understand yourself better through shadow work and working with your inner child. You can revisit important moments in your life to understand how your self-awareness has developed since are you were a child until now. Set Seek feedback about yourself. Well, without asking directly about it. It's a little bit controversial. I used to ask directly about it many, many years ago. Never. The answer was good for me. My expectations were much higher about how others perceived me based on what I was doing and how I was self assessing myself. And what they were saying was a good recipe for deception. And after I would raise a wall between me and the other person. Now, after a long time and a long process, I know better. You can listen to the other person or to other people when they talk to you, what they are saying after a long talk. For example, every time I read tarot to my clients, regular ones and new ones, always they express to me how calm and safe they feel during the reading. And that is my intention for every reading I give. And it's done in a way that I don't even think about it, but it resonates, and that is my feedback because I feel calm during the readings. Now, identify unhelpful thoughts and beliefs you have. We talked this at about this topic. We talked about this in the manifestation video I released the other day, and I hope you will check it too. It is the same even here. Prompt you are to acknowledge the inner dialogue you have with yourself. More you will eventually start to improve your communication skills, leadership abilities, and decision making in all areas of your life, and specifically in your career or business. Be able to clarify your values. Like now, I want to present you with an exercise about your values. You can do it your own pace, and I would love to read from you how it helped you in the comments below the video, of course. Positive values. On the past 3 to 4 months, what has been important to me is the first question. For me, it has been being positive and mindful, learning more about my spiritual process, engaging myself in spiritual practices such as meditation, yoga, breath work, Reiki, Tai Chi, Qigong, journaling about my experiences and main points, and working on my business, quitting my bad habits, such as smoking cigarettes, learning life lessons, and manifestation. So, my values are, with my tarot, I can tell you with my tarot, self actualization, love, faith, ambition with a high priestess, commitment to my beautiful psychic abilities, and freedom of my soul. As I look back in my life, what has been most important to me? For me, it has been to be a writer, a translator, a project writer, project coordinator, teacher, a good friend, a good sibling, a good child, a good daughter, a good listener, a good person, a good employer, or no, employee. Yeah, not employer yet. I'm a business owner now. And so my values were loyalty with a sun, strength, ambition with the ace of cups, because love is what it really matters in life. Creativity, commitment, etc. When I rank them by importance, I have faith, love, commitment, and freedom of the soul. Now, let's see my negative values. What is a feeling or emotion that you would do anything to avoid having to experience with? Is the third question. And I talked in this video about two of mine, which are anger, guilt, rejection, and pain. Now, if you put the most important, the most ranking by values, who is the most important to deal with in positive and negative values, I had this reflection. To deal with anger, I focused myself to deepen my faith. Every time I felt guilty, I cleaned my inner self from it by focusing on love. I have learned to say healthy no's instead of a guilty yes. That would make me and the other person more harm than good. Every time I feel rejected, I focus on commitment. I love the song by Miley Cyrus, Flowers, because for me it is a manifest of self-awareness. It doesn't have only to do that you go out of a relationship that has issues and now you can love yourself. It is like you understand for real that in your life has come that moment in time when you realize who you really are and you are ready to have this conversation with you. And also, I can really have an incredible, beautiful day committed to everything I do during the day. That if I do not see anyone for days, I'm fine. I love the people I see, and I love having time with me too, in equal time. And some years ago, it was something that was unthinkable for me. I couldn't stay with my thoughts because they are overthinking thoughts. They were all my inner chatty mind was most of the part uh, fiercely combative battlefield or field of war. And when I feel pain now, I talk with my pain with respect, and I find ways to focus on my freedom of being. Being me. Exploring self-reflection techniques. Now, at the end of the above exercise, you can reflect on if you are living towards or against your values. For this, journaling can facilitate self-reflection and make you aware of any improvement you make in a month, uh, 3 months, a year, etc. Journaling helps you to gain clarity and insights about your experiences and how have you dealt with them. Mindfulness practices, at the other side, such as meditation, deep breathing, and body scanning, are particularly useful techniques that help you to be present in your day and to be a non-judgmental observer of your thoughts and feelings. Remember, you are the creator of your own reality, and you can choose to really live where you want to live. Visualization exercises are a helpful tool too, to use to imagine yourself in different scenarios on or future outcomes, allowing yourself to explore your desires, values, and aspirations. Because every day in your life can be that first day when you start living according to your desired reality, which is of the highest good for you. Self awareness helps to embrace vulnerability and authenticity. When two people feel safe in a relationship to share their emotions and thoughts and behaviors and understand each other, it means they value their own vulnerabilities and are not afraid to share their authentic selves with each other. Owning our story can be hard, but not as difficult as spending our lives running from it. Vulnerability is a birthplace of love, belonging, joy, courage, empathy, and creativity. Examples of vulnerability are some of them. Doing something you are not good at, as a new hobby, a new practice, a new exercise, and you learn through the time that with consistency you'll become very good at. But you had the courage to start. Speaking your truth, showing that you care. Allow yourself to feel strong emotions and to process them. Breaking the status quo, talking candidly with others, and frankly, even about your what you are feeling in that moment. If, for example, you are not feeling safe in a conversation, you have the bravery to state it, and you are allowed to be heard, seen, and respected by anyone. Being the first one to open a conversation, a topic, everything. Trusting someone. This is a very good thing. Asking for help and saying no. Healthy boundaries are really important to learn in life. To raise your self-awareness, you can use SMART goals, meaning specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals, such as improving your emotional intelligence, embracing communication skills, cultivating mindfulness, and other practices. You can even use self-assessment tools and resources such as personality assessments, 360-degree feedback surveys of self-awareness, quizzes, to help yourself to gain insight into your strengths, weaknesses, and areas of growth. I would recommend to always check with someone you really trust for their opinion, or a professional, such as a life coach, mindset coach, a tarot reader. Even tarot readers can help you with the journey of self awareness, because as I was talking about tarot at the first video of this challenge, uh, tarot offers us a very, very good, insightful process on how to be self-aware of our reality, of the reality of others, and of the situations. And I'm not saying you have to become a tarot reader, but you can learn through it. You can grow your intuition. You can build confidence, and you can use tarot even as a hobby, if nothing else. And it is a beautiful hobby. And at the end, this is it. My fourth video of my 14-day challenge, how to double my subscribers on YouTube and TikTok. But if you are following me from Facebook or Instagram, please join to my subscribers too. And to my followers too, to my how yeah, followers, subscribers. And so I would love, love, love to listen from you in the comments of my channel. How are you seeing this challenge? How are your ways of thinking about these videos? How are they helpful to you? And I wish you a very beautiful day wherever you are in the world. I would love to know where you are in the world too. And thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.